Hey guys. Okay, so I'm back, and today we are talking about wetlands. Can you guess what a wetland is? Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's land that's wet. Here is that trillium again. Again, trillium with a prefix of TRI. It's got 3 leaves. See, this one right here, it's just about to start putting a flower out pretty soon. I just love the pattern on those leaves. So cool. And if you look over here, here's that pond with all the frogs in it. No, they're not making much noise. I think part of it's they're done making noise, but it's also pretty sunny out. And the sun makes it easier for them to be spotted. So they're trying not to make noise right now. But this pond's starting to dry up too. Oh, there's one. So yeah, by the end of the summer, this will have pretty much no water in it left anymore. And it only fills up because right now in the spring, we're getting tons of rain. It's raining all the time. So another name for these ponds that dry up in the summer are called vernal pools. Vernal is just another word for spring. So these are spring pools. And they're super important because since they don't always have water in them, fish can't live in them. See, it's important that these things don't have fish in them because they would eat all the frogs and the bugs and all the other cool stuff that's in here while they're still babies. I don't know if you can see them, but there's little itty bitty insects, I think, that are swimming around there. Oh yeah, and you see those little white dots right there? Pretty sure those are frog eggs. And you see this handprint right there? That's the handprint of a raccoon. A lot of animals have paws, but raccoons, they actually have hands and feet, just like us. So even though that there won't be any more water on the surface eventually, there will still be lots of water underneath the ground that we can't see. That will be giving water for all these trees so they can grow big and tall. Here's another good example of a wetland. This is a man-made wetland. We're at the lagoon at NIU. And as it rains from all over the campus, the water goes in here, and then it fills up, and then it slowly goes out into the Kishwaukee River over there. Okay, so here's another flower that doesn't look like your typical flower, but if you look inside there are flowers. A whole bunch of them. And this is from a really cool tree called a birch tree. Birch trees have this really cool black and white bark, and a lot of times it's really papery. You don't want to peel it though. It'll fall off on its own. Birch trees are another wetland species because they love to, as Mrs. Buckner would say, they love their feet wet, which means that their roots like to be wet all the time. So to make that happen, they gotta live near water. Look at that up there. The bark's falling off like paper. Here's another one of my favorite trees that likes its feet wet. This is a sycamore tree. These trees are really important to the Native Americans that used to live here, called the Potawatomi. They use these trees to build their canoes. The Potawatomi were the people who named the river that flows through our town. They called it the Kishwaukee, which means River of the Sycamore, because this is the farthest north that the sycamore trees grow. Any farther north and they get way too cold. Here's another cool plant, trout lilies. Okay, so I am on the banks of the Kishwaukee River, and today I'm looking for one of my favorite wetland animals. It's called a muskrat, and they live right over there. So to you it may just look like a bunch of sticks and grass and just muck in there, but that's actually how the muskrats protect their home. So to get to the muskrat's home, you need to swim under all of that guck, all those sticks and branches and leaves, and then you need to swim through these underwater tunnels, and then they come up into the hillside. Isn't that pretty cool? Muskrats live in caves, sea caves, or river caves it would be. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to see one, but they only come out certain times of the day, usually close to the end of the day, so it might be a while, but still gonna sit here and look, enjoy the nice river. It's nice and peaceful over here, and I'm gonna see what other kinds of animals I can find. I already saw some blue jays that I'll show you right now. Okay, so yeah, I was here a little bit too early this afternoon, so it's getting close to sunset, but I'm back, and we're gonna try to see if we can see any more right now.